What's going on, YouTube? Today I'm actually going to bring you a sneaker lacing. I just received these other sneakers yesterday. 2 days ago? Maybe? Yesterday? Whatever. As you can tell, these are the ones I just received. Fire. I did lace them up. This is a style I like to lace them up in, so this is a lacing for now. This is where you don't, it's pretty much still a slip-on. I mean, I hate tying sneakers. All my sneakers are tied the same exact way. This sneaker's tied the same way. This sneaker's tied the same way. This sneaker's tied the same way. All of them are tied the same way. So I'm going to give you my style of lacing it up. So that's one sneaker. This one, fresh, came out of the box. It looks like, I mean, it kind of looks the same, but it doesn't, to me, it doesn't. It's pretty much the top, but I think it's a little bit fresher. We'll clean it up a little bit, so there's not so much craziness. So here we go. I'm going to teach you how to do this. And don't think all the time I'm going to make videos of just sneakers. I'm not only just a sneaker person. I do like to do other stuff, so I will be doing other stuff other than just this. Right now I'm just unlacing them to the bottom row. That's all I'm doing. I guess I can turn them around for you so you guys can see what I'm doing. All I'm doing is unlacing them to the bottom. But I'm going to leave the bottom alone. I'm not going to touch the bottom. I just want that last loop to actually just stay there. I'm going to measure them out to show you. Here we go. Guess I should have had some background music on this one, but time lapse, whatever. I'm a very raw person. I don't do things, no cutting, no nothing. I don't like editing. I make that one video, and that's pretty much it. I'm just being real to you guys. Just being real. That's all. I'd rather be real than fake. Most people in this world is fake nowadays, so of course I'm stronger than the last one. So now that you can tell, I have it all the way down to the bottom. Now obviously I'm going to measure them out and make sure they're the same size. One's a little bit longer. It's fine because at the end it doesn't really matter. But if you want to be that precise person, I mean, it's literally like this for me. So it's really not that big of a deal for me. It's a little off. I'm not worried about it too much. But what we're going to do is we're going to actually start off and we're going to flip them. Because I always want this side underneath. This side is always going to be underneath the sneaker. It's my left, probably your right now. But this is going to be on this side. And the right side is always going to be on the left side. It's always going to be on the top as well. So what we're going to do is start it off with doing the bottom section. This is the bottom. This is going from the outside, and it's coming in. Right, straight through this loophole right here. Now, when I don't really mind to this part, but when it comes down to the crisscross, I want to make sure that they're not crooked. I want to make sure that they're prestige. So what I do is I actually come up to the edge of this, and I kind of like hold it right here. So then I know when this is going through, I don't care about this little section, but when this part's coming through, I know it's going to be straight. So I'll let this go, and I know it's going to be straight. You don't have to pull it too tight because, I mean, it's going to be snug when it gets on your foot, I promise. Just bring it to that part. You don't have to pull it, you don't have to do nothing. Just pull that side. Just, keep it to where it just folds in there on its own. Again, on this side, same way. You're going to go from the first hoop. You're going to stick it in. And of course, I'm going to hold right here. I'm going to pull it. Again, this side is going to be on this side, so it's going to be on the bottom. Remember that. It's always going to be on the bottom. So what we're going to do is cross this and get this on the bottom, because I always want them on the bottom. So, second loop. Here we go. Same exact way. Now we're going to do this all the way up through it. Shouldn't take me that much longer. It's a little bit different because I'm actually doing it on video this time versus as that's not crossed. That's perfect. So this one's going to be on top. They're going to start feeling and looking like they're going to be crossed, but they're really not crossed. It's actually pretty straight. You just kind of have to look at it from a different perspective. But it's always perfect to me. And we're going to cross them again on the bottom. This one goes on the bottom. And this is going to go right through the loop again. Bam, there you go. This side's always going to be on top. So we're going to... Now, it gets a little bit easier. I'm sorry, it doesn't get a little bit easier. It actually gets a little bit more difficult. Because now, they have a shoelace holder in the midst of this. As we all know, there's a shoelace tongue holder right here. We're actually going to utilize that. Because when you utilize that, it actually just keeps your sneaker so it's up and it's not on it's not resting on your foot. You're not tying it down too hard. You're just doing exactly what your foot conforms to, and that's it. So again, we're going to keep on going. This is where it's going to start getting a little bit different. But so on the bottom, now we're literally right, we should be right here now. Right there. So we're going to put it in like that. Now we're going to go all the way through this. We're going to go through this one just like that. We're actually going to go through this one the same way. Same exact way. And bam. Now you start seeing the pattern. Pattern starting to go through. You got, this is under, 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 and under. This is upper, 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 upper. Hope you can see. Upper, 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 lower, 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 lower. So, now that you have it up to this point right here, and you have it up to this little shoelace tongue holder. Now what we're going to do, it doesn't matter how you put it in here this way. This part, you just toss them in there. Toss them in there and bring them across. Make sure they're straight again. Just toss them in there. And pull them through. As long as they're straight, I mean, you can always fix these ones because they're not too bad. It's not that hard to actually fix these ones inside because that's what I just did. I just messed it up a little bit. But again, here we go. Now, meanwhile, you don't, obviously, you know this one's the bottom one, then you know this one's the top one now. So, you're going to continue to do it again. Go straight through. Straight through this one, make sure you hold it. Get it to where it fits nice. Again, with this side, you're going to fit it just like that. And you're going to pull it down. Now, the best part that I love, since I'm not a person that likes to tie my shoes, I'm definitely not a person that likes to tie my shoes, but I do like to tie them up. You know, not tie them up, but I like to make sure that they're snug around my foot where I can pull them off and pull them on and still have a very nice comfort, and I'm not killing myself over it. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take it, and I'm going to show you this side, and I'm going to show you the other side so you know what we're doing. We're going to take it, just make sure it's straight up. We're going to go back into the top loop of this Airmax. It can be any sneaker, but as of right now, I've only tried it on the Airmax, so this is the style I like on the Airmax. But you're going to pull it all the way through on the top loop. Okay? Now what you're going to do, see that bottom loop that's underneath it? Push it through. Now don't push it all the way through because you can always adjust this part. You're going to pull it through maybe half a finger length. You can be a little bit shorter if you want to. You can do whatever you want on this part. But remember, you're going to tuck this piece. You're going to tuck this piece right here, and you're going to tuck it inside the shoe. Don't feel it. It doesn't bother. Like, honestly, you do not feel that part. When it's on you, you don't even feel it. Not like one of those ones that you just kind of like tuck in there and you feel it as you walk. It's not like that. You barely even feel it. Again, top, all the way through. Make sure it's straight because you don't want a jacked up shoe. And then you're going to go through the bottom. The bottom piece. Now try to make them even as much as you can from both sides. But again, you're going to tuck it straight on the side of this sneaker. So now you've got two sneakers. Well, after you do yours, you got two sneakers that look bomb. So that's my lacing for the Airmax 90s. I might have a pair for you probably tomorrow. Probably gonna do a Jordan. Not like I said, I'm not really too big into other sneakers other than what I'm used to, which is Airmax 90s, and that's where it's at. So I'm gonna come up with you another video soon. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Get me to 1,000. I'm telling you, get me to 1,000 subscribers, and we're gonna make it. We're gonna do some business. All right. Peace out.